Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo.
Gain of 11.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing here, Allen. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Incomplete.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Williams starting with the pass here. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 34 yards. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
7 yards. That's another Bills.
From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw now, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Cook again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Allen looking to throw. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown Bills. Dalton Kincaid scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Pass is good on the extra point. And they jump ahead by 4.
Makes the score Bills 7, Bears 3.
Pass now to kick this away.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Thomas on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Williams to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He's nowhere near the target. Going to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now here's Williams. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago!
Complete to Xavier Thomas. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. Lead now up to a field goal.
10, Bills 7.
Story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch. Speeding up the
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down
Offense in the hurry up here.
19-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's
They'll go. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. 30. At the 20. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Bass on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump ahead by 4.
Bills 14, Bears 10.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On play action, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Williams to throw on second. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on and release anyway. And break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. Now Williams. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Williams throwing on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
24 yards.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Kobe Bryant bringing him down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Another one for Cook. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Allen. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. And as a catch for Luther Burden. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
A gain of 18
Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
And the Bears first down.
To throw is Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago!
Williams pass complete to DeAndre Swift.
he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
His kick is
That
good.
one splits the uprights.
Makes the score Bears
Lead now up to a
17,
field goal.
Bills 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got Khalil Shakir.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 28-yard
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Now Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 now for Allen. And he has eclipsed 200 passing yards, and we haven't even reached halftime yet. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Santos adds the extra points. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Bears 24, Bills 14. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
He was taken down.
So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run, nabs them 5. Now second and 5. They'll stick with the ground game here. Timeout is called. Only those 8 seconds still to play in this half.
4-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Throwing here, Allen. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down. One last play before the break.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's keeping it again. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And it'll be first down Buffalo. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, in these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I could just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, and the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Throwing on second, Williams. And down he goes. The Bills are on it. And Oliver. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17.
Third and long.
To throw, Williams. Looking over the middle, that's Odunze. And it's going to be 4th down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock, but just needed that last step or two to pay off. They did not.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Williams. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he pays off. He gets them that 1st down, Brock. Love it when a team stays aggressive, even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Williams to throw. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Williams on 1st and 10. And with that last completion, he's now 8 of 15 throwing the ball. A give right side for Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's 3rd down.
Bishop on the coverage.
Now here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Start of the 4th quarter could start with some points, Brock. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. And he is across. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
Caleb Williams, his 3rd touchdown of this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
19 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen looking to throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Dexter on the stop.
Allen switching things up at the line.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen setting up to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Oh, brother, how about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards.
Allen to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Christian Benford on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bears with a 15-point advantage. Second down now, they need 7. Now Williams finds him over the middle. Still going inside the 35. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
77 yards out.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they stretch their lead to 22.
38, Bills 16.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoves one away. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. It'll be first down Buffalo.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Cook
line.
trying this one up the gut. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Bills first down.
From the red zone on first. Brought in to the pylon, and he will get there. Touchdown, Bills. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field, whether that's a designed route to him, a check.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
Recovered by
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze gets another here in the fourth. Santos' extra point is good. And the lead now up to 23.
Bears 45, Bills 22. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Now Allen. And they've got a first down, giving them a gain of 13 on that previous play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down.
Throwing here, Allen. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
22. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again, it's Cook. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action. Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And a man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown and force this turnover on downs. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say.